This is a simple routine for your knee stiffness. So here's a little background. Since many of us will deal with knee issues at some point in our lives, it's helpful to know what we can do to prevent it or manage it when it flares up. Here's the thing, regular movement is important as it brings fresh blood flow and oxygen to our muscles, which can alleviate feelings of cramping and achiness. What's more is that our joints get all their nutrition through some sort of pumping mechanism when we move them around. Contrary to popular belief, our joints are not like cars, and movement years of use doesn't necessarily wear them down, though it could take them longer to recover. When we use our bodies and give them the recovery nutrition they need, we actually get stronger and are better able to handle those activities. So we're more prepared. It's similar to calluses on your hands. The more we use our hands for gripping, the stronger our skin gets. But if we do too much too soon, we can get undesirable results, like the calluses can rip, or a flare up, or have pain. Surprisingly though, even the cartilage in our knees can adapt well to impact, like running and jumping, and doesn't get worn down like we used to think. Having a movement routine will keep our knees healthy and strong for the long haul. We know that when it comes to mobility and flexibility, if we don't use it, we lose it, or at least we can start to feel more uncomfortable. So taking our joints regularly through a much needed range of motion will help keep us feeling more limber. If we listen to our bodies, they will usually tell us when it's time to move. Things will start to get stiff, you might feel crampy or achy, maybe a little fatigued, tired. So do your body a favor and get moving before your body starts to complain. Ideally every 25 minutes, so set an alarm. It might even be helpful to get moving first thing in the morning after you've been sedentary all night, and then again before bed to help your body loosen up and shake off the day's stress. Here's a simple daily movement routine that can keep your knees warm, lubricated, and healthy. Let's get into the knee routine now, shall we? We're gonna start the knee routine with glute bridges. Lay flat on your back with your feet about shoulder width apart. And the further your feet are away, the easier the movement will be. The closer your feet are to your butt, the harder the movement will be. So kind of pick in between. Keep your feet flat on the ground, to big toes down too. Squeeze your butt and draw those ribs down to maintain a flat back, or what we call a neutral spine. Place your arms next to each other, next to your body, and go ahead and lift those hips up, keeping the butt squeezed and gently driving those knees out as you come up. You don't want to get an overextension in the spine as you come up. So just lift the hips up as high as you can go and bring them down nice and slow for 5 reps. After 5 reps of these glute bridges, go ahead and lift one leg up to a 90-degree position. Press through the foot that's down. Keep that butt squeezed, right, that neutral position in the spine, and lift those hips up as high as you can. And try to keep those hips parallel to the deck versus allowing one hip to fall closer to the ground, right? So do 5 reps on each side and enjoy. Now we're gonna perform the squat. So the setup is the most important. Place your feet shoulder width apart and place your arms out in front of you and your toes forward or slightly turned out, and keep those arches nice and active. Gently squeeze your butt, shift your hips back and drive those knees slightly out so they're kind of in line with those little toes. Shift those hips back, knees slightly out. Squat as low as you can, maintaining a nice straight back or touching your butt to the chair, and come back up and repeat that for 5 reps. Notice again, loading those hips first. That's the bigger joint and that will protect your knees. Now we're going to perform reverse lunges. These are great for building up that backside, which is very important for protecting the knees. So hold on to something that doesn't move, like a tree or a door, and place the front foot, make sure the toes are pointed straight forward. Okay, now go ahead and reach one leg back, put the foot on the ground, and drive that knee down towards the ground. So notice that that front knee is not driving forward too much. It's just staying in line with the heel or midfoot. So go ahead and repeat that for 5 reps on each side, nice and slow. This next and last movement is single leg hinges. So again, hold on to a non-moving object, either a chair, a tree or a door jamb, and go ahead and reach one leg behind you as you reach your opposite arm forward. So the leg that you're standing on, reach that arm forward and reach the opposite leg back, like you're kicking a door open. Okay, and repeat that for 5 reps on each side, nice and slow. You can kick as low or as high as you can, but the goal is that you're recruiting and feel it in your butt and your spine stays nice and straight, or what we call neutral.